Christina here in the Prime World Castle. While you're out there checking out what's going on in E3, we're going to be staying here and bounce.
Yeah, that's
More
right.
bounce a little bit later on though. See you later. We're here at the Konami booth for a sneak peek of PES 2012. Let's go have a look.
How's it going, guys? Christina and I are here with Tim Blair, the Senior Brand Manager for PES 2012. We've just had a bit of a look at the game and had a bit of a go. And Tim, tell us a little bit about the new features and the differences in this year's game.
Sure. Well, thanks for coming to E3 and finding us. This year for Pro Evolution Soccer, we're doing a lot of changes to the core gameplay components. When you play, a lot of the things you'll see are changes to the AI. For example, on attack, you're going to see a lot of players acting more intelligently like real-life teammates. So, for example, they're going to be overlapping runs, anticipating passes from you instead of kind of standing around. We like this term active AI because your teammates are always active. You know, they're moving, they're trying to get into space, they're doing decoy or dummy runs to open up space in the box for you to get that pass. On the other side, though, on defense, we've also tweaked the AI so that your defenders, your back defensive line, is actually moving back as a unit, just like they teach you, when you're a little kid and playing soccer, like move back as a team, keep the line. And so you'll see that as well. So it actually makes the game a little bit harder to score, which in turn makes it more fulfilling when you actually win.
Okay, and there's a few differences even with the presentation and things like that. I mean, the coaches are moving up and down the line and reacting to the gameplay. So what else is going on there?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you noticed. You'll see some game atmosphere, not just in the players playing the game, but outside. Like the fans are more intelligent. Their reactions to plays and turnovers you'll notice them cheering at proper times. You'll notice in the background, you'll see like cameramen and camera booms and actually chants from teams. And I think we've had just a great reaction to that. And again, these are all things that we've been collecting from fans over the past couple years. Like they tell us what we want and we basically put those into the game. So we're thankful to our fans for giving us that honest feedback.
Okay, no worries. And Christina?
When do we expect the release date?
We're going to announce specifically in the coming months, but we're looking at the fall right now, fall of 2011.
We're here at the AMD booth at E3 with Michael Casey. Michael, tell us what Christina's doing right here.
So she's actually playing around on our Infinity setup. This is what we call 3x1, 3 panels, 1 stack high. We can actually do on this system here, we can do 6 panels, 2 high. But what we're showing here is our AMD FX processor. It's the first time we've ever shown this particular part publicly. We're re-announcing it this week at E3, and we'll be shipping it a little bit later this year. In conjunction with showing off what we're showing here with our 6970 card and our FX processor, which, by the way, is 8 cores, we're also showing off this chair by D-Box, which is a hydraulic chair, and it's meant to deliver incredible realism. What you're seeing here with Christina playing around, it's a lot of fun. When you crash into a tree, you feel it. When you roll the car, you feel it. So it's between that and then the displays, it's just probably the most realistic game experience I've ever played.
Okay, and what about some of the mechanics that are going in under the chair here?
We've got hydraulics going on down in here, all kinds of stuff, shaking around, moving it up and down. We don't actually make the chair. It's a partner of ours called D-Box. So if you want more information, it'd probably be a good idea just to do a Google search for D-Box. But I believe the chair is between $4,000 and $5,000 for those that want to invest in something like that.
Wow, and so this whole setup then, how much is that going to set you back?
Probably around $1,000 for the PC. The monitors, it depends on what size you go for. 1080p monitors, $180 each. These screens are a little bit higher end, a little bit nicer, but really it just depends on what size screen you get. But minimum, you're probably between $500 and $600 minimum. If you spent $1,000, you'd probably be doing pretty good. So about, let's say, $1,800 to $2,000, and you'd have a real nice setup.
All right. Well, looks like an awesome experience, so it's probably worth the money.
Absolutely.
AMD Effects, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Oh, I'd be happy to. One of the best parts about what we've got coming to market at the end of this summer is the AMD FX processor. Bringing back this brand, really trying to reboot what AMD stands for the enthusiasts, especially the gamers, who we care very much about. With Codemasters and Dirt 3, it's a great experience. You've got an 8-core processor, right? It's going to be the only 8-core in the market when we launch it. We're also going to have all the parts are going to be unlocked. For all the enthusiasts out there that want to tweak and tune their system, FX is going to be for them. Going to be really competitively priced. It's great tech, 8 cores of incredible multitasking performance, but also dynamically can adjust based on your usage to 4 cores with up to 1 gig of added performance. That's a lot of horsepower. It's a lot of cores. We think that people are going to really respond well to it. We're excited about it.
Excellent. Now about release date.
Release date, fair question. We're inside that window, so hopefully everybody's going to get excited for the end of the summer. You know, the next couple months we're going to have that out. Really want people to get out there, get excited about it, and it's going to be a great value. Again, I think really people are going to respond well to it. We're excited.
Thank you so much.
Hey, absolutely, my pleasure.
There you go.
How's it going? We're here with John Shun from Konami, and we're checking out Silent Hill Downpour. So, John, tell us about some of the new improvements in the new game.
Yeah, Silent Hill Downpour is a pretty different direction for the franchise, while still staying true to the roots of what Silent Hill has been known for. I mean, Silent Hill has always been one of the pioneering brands in survival horror from the inception, from the very beginning of the genre and the category. So Silent Hill Downpour is taking on that psychological fear factor that it's been known for, but also building on. This is the biggest Silent Hill game in scope and design to date, with the level design, with the exploration. The side quest is a new thing within this game that really, again, allows the player to go into the world of Silent Hill a lot more and a lot more in depth.
Okay, and just give us a little bit of info about the storyline behind the game.
Yeah, this Silent Hill is actually a brand new storyline to the franchise. It's not really tied to other past Silent Hill games, or there's no real direct correlation. A completely new story that centers on a new character by the name of Murphy Pendleton, who is a convict wrongfully accused of a lot of different crimes, murder being one of them, where he is on a bus transport going to a maximum security prison, crashes, nobody really knows how it happens, stumbles and finds himself into Silent Hill. And for those that know and those that don't know what Silent Hill is, it's kind of this sleepy ghost town where your innermost demons and sins and fears are kind of manifested, and they come out through this other world experience. Water is one of the key themes within Silent Hill, thus the name Silent Hill Downpour, and that's when all hell breaks loose.
Okay, so and after so many versions of the game, how do you keep things fresh? How do you keep things new?
Yeah, you know, we just kind of keep trying to update the technological elements of the game. We're working with a team out in Europe by the name of Vatra Games, who brought their own little unique twist to the development process using the Unreal 3 engine. So the game is looking really nice. Again, the scope and the design of the game is quite large. Probably the most ambitious Silent Hill game that we've ever created or developed to date. And the most important thing for us is to really continue to bring that level of fear that Silent Hill fans and people who are playing survival horror genre games are accustomed to, and really kind of push the envelope with scaring the pants off of people.
Fair enough. Can't wait to play it. Thanks you. Thanks a lot.
And that was your PiMP Daily Dose, day 2 at E3. And are we ready for a bit of bouncing?
Let's do it.
Before we do that, let's just blow me some keys, yeah?
Sure.
We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, let's do it.